Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Katie. I do beauty and lifestyle and fitness related videos. If you guys enjoy that, consider hitting that subscribe button. We are almost at 18,000 subscribers, which I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But for today, I'm actually doing a review of the BareMinerals starter set. So I kind of did like a little teeny tiny mini review of this last year in my 2016 holiday gift buying guide, and I was like, it's amazing, get it for the beauty lover. But I thought I would take you guys a bit more in depth into the things I like, the things I don't like, and let you guys decide whether or not you would be interested in buying one of these. So this is something you can get from Sephora. I believe it was like $29, somewhere around the $30 mark. Inside of it, it's a kit that zips and unzips. Inside of it here, you get, it's kind of weird to hold, you get a Prime Time Original Foundation Primer, and then it comes with two foundations. You have one, the original, and the other is matte. I believe both, so the original is SPF 15, let me check if the matte is, and the matte is also SPF 15. It also comes with the BareMinerals Mineral Veil and the, what is this called? BareMinerals All Over Face Color. And then it comes with the brush, which I can never get out properly. It comes with a little brush here. So we're just gonna start with the very first item, which is the primer. It's not my favorite primer. My all-time favorite primer is a tie between the Smashbox Photo Finish and the MAC Prep and Prime. I find them both to be amazing. The Prep and Prime can sometimes be a bit heavy, so I only usually use that if I'm going like full on glam. The Photo Finish by Smashbox tends to be better for lighter skin or for lighter makeup days. This is clear and it feels a little bit like watery when you're putting it on. It's a bit gel-like, whereas I'm used to a primer that's not. It's a bit creamy feeling, whereas this is more gel. I also found when wearing it, I didn't think it made really any difference into the lasting of my makeup. And I just find it to feel like, even right now, I'm like trying to wipe it off because it just feels kind of greasy almost. Like, I don't know if it's greasy or watery, but it feels slippery, and I don't care for that feeling that much. I have dry skin, and so for myself, I tend to like more of a dewy finish, but that just feels kind of like not, I don't know, I just feel like I need to wash my face when I put that on. Then, like I said, you've got the matte and the original foundations. Now with these, you open it up, and inside you twist it, and then you can tap out some of the foundation into the lid. And then what I do is I just use my brush, swirl it around in the lid, tap off back into the lid so I'm not wasting product, and then that's when I go in and just start blending it over my face. I have tried both the matte and the original. I prefer the original because, as I said, I do have dry skin. So I feel like my skin is already quite matte and I need to work my hardest to make it look kind of dewy and luminous. The matte I found to feel quite drying, so I don't tend to use that. Now the colors that this kit comes with, I went for the medium kit and I find it to be fine. I find that it blends in really well. It's not like it's got this huge range. I mean, obviously it's just going to be for people with medium skin tones. And then they also have a light and a dark. I think that for me, I don't mind it, but I do know that if you go to the actual store, they have a much greater range to choose from. Just this particular set comes in the 3 shades though. Both of them are, as I said, SPF 15, which is really nice. I like having that because, you know, Hawaii, I need sunscreen. But I do use sunscreen underneath. I find this product, originally I thought it felt too matte. But the more I've worn it and the more I've learned how much product I use, because it is a loose powder, one of my biggest things is in the beginning, I was using way too much. And I think that anybody that's ever used a loose foundation powder could say that. So, or would say that. So make sure that you start off using just the tiniest bit, because once you get it out, you can't put it back in. So just shake out a tiny bit, and then as you need more, shake out more. The favorite thing of mine in here is actually the BareMinerals Mineral Veil. Now this does not have a cover, it's very, very loose. And so I would say be extremely careful, because I have dumped quite a bit of this out. I love this. I actually have the full size of this in my makeup bag. It is my favorite, favorite, favorite powder. I feel like it helps blur imperfections as it's also kind of setting your makeup and making everything look nice. I absolutely love this. I can't say enough good things about it. I don't think that this in and of itself has any sunscreen in it. But I'm not kidding when I say it like blurs imperfections. I feel like when I was setting the foundation under my eyes and I went under, it just looked, I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I felt like I looked younger. The last thing in this palette, or in this set, is the BareMinerals All Over Face color. I don't really care for this color. I feel like it is quite dark. And so it's a lot harder to get it to blend. And I feel like even when you do get it to blend, I just feel like it's not very natural looking, because it's kind of, it almost has like a reddish undertone, which it's funny that I would say that because I have red undertones, but I just feel like it's too red, too like brick red. And so I don't really care for it that much. I do want to go to the store and check out and see what other shades they have this in, and see if that makes a difference, because as I said, this just is so generalized. It's, if you have medium skin, go here. If you have super light skin, go here. If you're dark, go here. So it's very, very generalized, whereas at the store they do have full size items of pretty much every shade that you could need. So yeah, that is my little review of this set. The brush is fantastic. It's so soft. I actually really, really love this brush. I use it for everything. So I put my foundation on, and then I do the mineral veil, and then I have a separate bronzer that I've been using, and I do my bronzer with that, and then I do my blush, and then at the end of all of it, I just take my dry cloth and wipe, and it actually takes it all off. So that's kind of the upside of using a powder. So that's kind of the upside of using a powder foundation, or as you can see, it's been taking off the bronzer that I just put on, or powdered concealers and all of that, is it's so much easier to clean your brushes versus liquid products. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, just kind of like my little thoughts on it. Like I said, it is from Sephora. I'll put a link for it down below. I'm sure you can find it in other places as well. So I'll see if I can find Sephora and somewhere else, and I'll stick a link for that down below. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget we still have the 12,000 subscriber giveaway going on. So click the link for that down below and go make sure that you're entered, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!